Number one is the sense of despair, hopelessness, and also depression. Yarn can really get you through a moment from one point to another. Myself, because I was feeling suicidal in high school, because I went to school with a bunch of assholes, I was really at a point where suicide was going to be my option so that I would not have to return to school. Watching my mother knit for charity and also crochet, she was doing the scarves and the mittens for charity, and every time she finished something, I could see that a little light bulb went off in her, that she was happy. And I thought, geez, you know, what if I turned to the yarn arts and was able to do something like that? And because I was sitting in front of the TV just wasting my nights away, I thought, put a hook in my hand, put some yarn in my hand, and give myself some motion, so at least when I'm sitting there at the end of the night, I have a certain amount of rows done. So with myself is that I learned easily through my mom. She taught me how to chain and do a double crochet, and then from that I bought a book to be able to further my skills because I got bored. I have ADHD, I need to know what's coming next, and so I can't just sit here and accept that there's just a double crochet and chain within the work. So that also is another build, because once you realize that you're learning something, what else can I learn, what else? So in just sitting in the couch like I was and really being at the moment of just thinking about how many times I could commit suicide, I have to tell you, I wrote suicide letters by the hundreds in high school, every lunch, and I was gonna do it, and I was gonna do it, and I was gonna do it. But then I couldn't, because my crochet project would not have been complete. So even though that may not be a lifesaver for some people, for myself, is because I had something to go home to look forward to, it gave me that sense of, let's just get through the day, let me get back on my crochet stitches and be able to work through that process. So for myself, it's a great way to give yourself a milestone, something to look forward to, other than the abuse that you may have been going through. The kicker of the story is I end up in college and your uniqueness is your asset, where in high school, your uniqueness is what sets you apart and ends up becoming the punching bag of bullying and stuff in high school. If any part of my life I would never want to return to is definitely high school. I just would never want to subject anybody for what I went through, and could be one of the reasons why I never had kids too. But you never know. So it's a great way to be able to go on to that. So our next reason that we have is mental health processing.